Hello and welcome to another DS9 commentary. This time it's for Season 1, Episode 7, or 6 if you're watching it on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Q-less. And
Q-less.
I wonder who's in this one.
The first and only time for DS9.
This is, if I recall, this is Q at his meanest.
Yes.
He's a real asshole in this one.
He is a real dick.
He's
It's
a real
true.
jerk, eh?
Yep.
Alright. We'll get queued up here.
Yep, I'm all ready to go.
And... Oh, hold on. Oh. In 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
So
there I was, fighting the toughest battle of my life, looking around, hoping to spot a friendly face, only to discover my colleagues were gone. I was alone. Is this the pre-ganglionic whatever?
What? Pre-ganglia.
I like that. Look at O'Brien listening in.
Brian's like, oh, give me a break. What are you doing, Julian?
Oh, pericardial membrane. It is that one. Look at... He wants to punch Julian.
They're not even, like, good. They're not friends yet, right?
Right.
We don't see them together very much.
Oh, I was right.
Brian's choking on his coffee.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure it does, buddy.
What a douche. What a maroon.
I'd love to have an EPI capacitor.
Look at this thing. This is pretty cool tech stuff.
It looked pretty sleek back in the 90s. It looks good now, though. It still looks good.
It has such a iconic look too. Like it's instantly know this is Star Trek. They really nailed the look. I feel like sometimes like
Vash? Is that you, Vash?
Oh, yes.
She's like,
of course.
you were the guy in the transport room that I barely noticed. Then Q makes fun of him too later. He's like, "You're one of the little people, aren't you?"
Right.
Ancillary characters. Oh, so you got a main role on DS9, eh?
Cisco's expression. And
The mischievous
hello!
John Delancey.
They put a little gray in his hair. Did you see that?
I missed it.
You'll see it again.
Could have been his natural gray hair.
No, that's true. That's true. So pretty. Look at all that star stuff.
I don't know what it was about old age makeup in the 90s, but they would always have like one streak of gray hair in somebody's hair. It's like one particular streak. Like that was a thing that they did in old
That's
age
true.
makeup.
Is that a thing that happens? Have you noticed your gray hair is coming in like that? Nope.
Yeah, my gray hair comes out on the sides of my head.
I'm very excited about Q being in Star Trek Picard. I'm a little surprised that he might be in 2 seasons, in both seasons.
It's not might. He is in 2 seasons.
Or he is in 2 seasons. You don't think John Delancey just made a
Unless
mistake?
he's been lying about it.
Mm.
Yeah, so I'm really enjoying the second season of Lower Decks so far. I mean, it's pretty good. Pretty wild, hey?
Yeah, man.
Well, the episode that aired just this past Thursday was interesting.
Yeah, I love. Well, let's not give spoilers, but I
Yeah,
love
let's
that
not-
part.
yeah.
You know,
In,
It's
in
like-
case you haven't watched the newest episode of Lower Decks.
Oh, Deep Space Nine, Lower Decks. Those I like those like communications. I just noticed them for the first time. Those little antenna things jutting out, or maybe those are shield emitters. They could be anything. I just like
Ah.
them.
Created by Rick Merman, Mimic Merman. I was trying to say Rick Berman and Mike Pillar, but it didn't work out.
What did you think of seeing
Jennifer
Vash?
Hedrick.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. What did you think of seeing Vash again?
Cool. I mean, Vash isn't really. It's like a lot of TNG guest characters. They aren't that memorable. She's more memorable for the fact that she knows Q, and like Leia Brahms is another one that comes to mind. But like when you think of the guest stars on TNG, very few of them. I don't know. Could be wrong.
Well, she's interesting because of her connection to Picard, I guess. Like they kind of have a romance. Not kind of. I think they make out and everything. I can't remember at the moment, but
Jennifer Hedrick is now 63 years old.
wow, that's interesting.
She's been on like shows I've never even heard of.
So this goes mad.
She was known for her series of Oil of Olay commercials.
Oh yeah.
And she played one of the character's ex-wives on LA Law. And besides that, not much. I mean, well, she's had a lot of minor television credits.
She's also known for being a smoking hot 90s character.
Somebody stop me.
This guy's an assay. The assay's office.
I like how he's so prickly, and then she shows him this like awful practical effect that she has that is the glowy thing.
Right.
And it looks so bad. But that's the one item they're like, ooh, that looks amazing or special or something. And it's like, no, I'm not buying it. It doesn't age well. It wasn't. It didn't look good back then. You're about to see it.
It's interesting. I don't think this Bajoran is wearing an earring.
Maybe he's a Republican.
Pajamas. Yeah, he might be a Republican. That means something so different if you're in the UK than it does on this side of the woods.
That's a nonsense word meant to divide people into groups and categories. I think
Well, it's definitely a word that
this two-party
once-
mentality you have in both government and life is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
This thing looks... I mean, it looks okay, but I mean, it really does not look great. It looks like a piece of plastic with some electricity.
It looks like a Promethean quartz. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, it looks just like a Promethean corpse. I was going to say corpse. Oh, God.
Quartz.
Quartz.
A quark, a Promethean quark.
A Promethean quartz. Ah, fuck. Now I'm all messed up. Quartz, quark. Schwartz. Schwitz.
I feel like maybe I put too many gay things into Star Trek, but I feel like this guy, the assay guy, and his assistant are like totally lovers because the guy gave like this weird look at Vosh when he like before he left off screen.
And he seems to know like he automatically knows the length of things just by looking at them.
That's a gay trait.
It's like, oh, this is definitely 23 centimeter or 8 inches or whatever it is, right? I love in Star Trek how they use the metric system.
Yeah.
Fucking love it because it's Canadian, man. It's familiar to me. They don't say miles, they say kilometers. They don't say inches, they say centimeters.
Oh, there he is. He's tattling. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
The Daystrom now I'm doing it. The Daystrom Institute. I love a good mention of the Daystrom Institute.
That's what happens on a Saturday night when you have.
I swear I haven't even had. I haven't had a drink. I swear. I just have speech problems. 12 years of traveling around. Now that I wonder, that doesn't seem to line up with her last appearance on TNG, right? Because if this is overlapping in terms of star dates, like with TNG, like things in TNG are going on at the same time as Deep Space Nine, I can't like imagine it's been 12 years. I don't know.
No,
what do you
it's
think?
been 12 years since she's been back to Earth.
To Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, stupid me.
She was already away for a bit when
I got
Picard met up with her.
I thought she was in the Gamma Quadrant for 12 years. My bad.
We'll run a level 2 diagnostic, sir.
What's like the highest level diagnostic?
Oh, okay, I get it. It's opposite world. So if it's like a level 3 diagnostic, it's like 2 steps down from like the most efficient.
Oh, is that right? I guess like also quickest. So like if you need a real quick diagnostic just to like find the big problems.
Close friends, if you follow my meaning.
Mm.
And Cisco should have been like, "Oh, they were knocking boots."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Knocking boots, sir. What does that mean?"
Avery Brooks has like a real cool seriousness and determination in his facial expressions. I like how when he's like when his brow is furrowed. Is that furled? Furled?
Yeah, I guess. Furled, yeah.
How did you know?
You know, I don't want to say that these characters are dumb or anything in this episode, but if your first clue is that whatever was on the Ganges is causing,
and there's not that many variables,
you would, the first thing you would do, I don't know, maybe they do, I can't remember, maybe they do investigate that, or like the first thing they should look at is who and what was on there, because that's the thing that presumably is here now causing the power drain. And I find it was so easy for them. They don't blame Q yet, but they end up blaming Q, and it's like you even the first time watching.
Well,
like,
the appearance
it's
of
not
Q,
going to
yeah.
be Q. It's not that easy.
It is
her stupid plastic electro ball. That's what it is. Electro gem.
I like that piece of art.
Very dangerous.
It is dangerous.
Don't slip near it.
That could be really bad. It's true. It's true. It is easy to blame Q when he appears.
So he's like, so you're still pining over him. He's like reading her thoughts.
No, she was just talking about him to O'Brien.
No, okay, I thought.
But he could Q read your mind?
Well, he says he's omnipotent, so.
Yeah.
And he knows like the inner workings of your mind. He has to because tapestry
he traveled
and stuff
with her,
like
that. Yeah. That's a good.
This episode's really about an abusive boyfriend.
It's true.
It really that's at
It
its
has
core.
all
That's what it
the.
is.
It really has all the hallmarks, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Wow.
Obsessive ex won't take no for an answer. Gets more and more belligerent and dangerous.
Yep.
I don't know how dangerous he gets in this.
He gets
but
dangerous. He gets pretty dangerous.
I mean, he could snap his fingers and have her change her mind, but I suppose he wants her to do it of her own free will.
Yeah. It's more fun that way.
Yeah, I would say. The Delta Quadrant to explore. We'll see Janeway and the whole Voyager crew there.
He does explore the Delta Quadrant quite a bit, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Mhm. He's
What a jerk. You could make a whole series out of Vash
yeah.
and her misadventures.
All of those little references could be like a cool story.
Hmm.
She kind of is like a female Indiana Jones.
He's the god of lies. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
She kind of reminds me of Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Vash and the mystery of the sacred chalice of Rix, or something. Like Look at Quark. He's like, what the hell was that?
Where was I just then?
Quark knows what's up before the bridge crew do, or the ops crew.
Mm.
Not
Yeah,
like
well,
in that way,
the
but
dude in the storage locker place was like, "Hey, Quark, I got something to tell you." Like every time somebody comes in with some valuables or something interesting, he's like,
yeah, Quark has a nice little racket going, doesn't he?
"Yeah." He wants to obtain things of value and just sell them at a markup. That's all he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about profit. So she just starts performing a sexual act on him.
Yep.
We're watching a sexual act take place in an episode of Star Trek. Very explicit, actually, in their society. This is literally, it's the equivalent to like somebody
Grabbing your junk.
Yeah, it really is. Because they have the O face when they're getting it done. They're like, oh, oh.
Well, actually, if you scratch my back really good, I might make the O face. So I don't know.
Like, seriously, look at it. He's gonna have to change his pants when he goes home.
Or his ears. He needs to clean his ears when he gets home.
He's literally getting on like he just got a suck job, like in human terms. You know what I mean?
Look, yeah, and the way he's like acting, like
I might be a Ferengi because I love the like ears thing. I love being touched in any way. In any way. Oh, was he gonna try to sleep with her too now?
it seems like it.
He's like, "Hello, my name is Bashir. I'm a walking erection."
A walking erection. He really is. Now all I could see is Julian's head looking like a penis with hair on it.
Oh my god, he does have a penis head.
The best thing about Q is when he makes fun of the crew.
I don't know why, but John Delancey seems Canadian to me.
Really?
He has like just a Canadian kind of sensibility to him. And I used to think like, some Canadians actually sound like that the way he's talking now, like the kind of Frasier way where it's like not British, but it's very clear and we'll see about that kind of thing.
I
assumed John Delancey was Canadian at first. I don't know why.
I think you would
He's
take
not
that as
though,
a
right?
compliment. He seems very like Canadian.
John Delancey. I'm pretty sure he's not Canadian, but I remember.
This is
Yeah, I remember thinking that.
this is
Before,
really great.
You could Google shit. 73 years old.
My God, you're an impertinent waiter.
He's a tall fella. Guess how tall he is. Don't look it up. Guess. Can you hear me?
Wait, what's that?
Oh. So guess how tall he is.
Well, looking at that's making me yawn. Is he 6'2"?
6'3".
Oh, I was close. He's so bad. Oh, and then O'Brien sees him.
He just doesn't even acknowledge Brian. Brian's like right there. He doesn't even see him. He's just like, okay, oh yeah, that's the first time he's seeing Q. Okay, they never knew he was here until now. Okay. Quark had no idea who he was. He didn't even go to Ops and be like, hey, Cisco, some guy made me disappear into a void of nothingness for about 20 seconds. But he doesn't even ask about it after. He doesn't even ask Vash, like, what just happened to me? You might ask Vash. They know each other, my dear. That look, they're like, Sherwood Forest.
I like how Cisco attended a briefing on Q, like they have like meetings about him.
I would have loved to have seen that. It's like, this man has the power of God. What can we do about it? Nothing. We can do nothing. We're as helpless as ants in a, in a farm, and somebody steps on it. Like, it's literally like the difference between like tiny bugs and a human being. Like, I don't know about the God like omnipotence. I believe there's a degree of power. I think he oversells his power. I don't think Q are as powerful as they make out to be.
They seem
if
to.
If you think about it, the world would just be destroyed over and over, or the universe would just be fucked up, like completely. If any kind of rogue Q was out there doing shit.
They have rules in their society, so I feel like there's whatever controls that society enforces the rules, and you saw that they were able to take away Q's powers, and then Corbin Burnson.
Yeah, he
was trying to stop the other Q from Corbin Burnson. Q was trying to stop the other Q,
and then there was
from committing suicide.
Yeah, that one.
So they do have limitations that they pose on themselves, but yeah.
I can't believe you just talked to Cisco like that.
I'll tell you anything you want to know, Commander. I like how you said that. Dismal command.
He loves pointing out everybody's little shortcomings and hang-ups just to make him feel like shit. He just loves that stuff.
Q's a bully.
He is a bully. Well, every time I see Q, I'm reminded of the Joan Osborne song, What If God Was One of Us? Just a Slav so like one of us. Wow, I can't believe you just said that.
This... Wow. Take a hike, Q. I know she said hint.
That's where it really becomes apparent that
I love that Cisco stands up for her. Look, he's creepy here. I love when they do that. Cisco's not afraid to grab.
Me. He's like 1907 style fighting, right?
He even has a mustache, like a twirly mustache. Now, is he controlling all of them?
This is just an illusion.
Yeah.
I like that look. That where the camera kind of pushes in on him, and he has that like, okay, this is bullshit. This is wasting my time. I'm not Picard. I love the way he says Picard.
Ah.
It's like every time you think you get the one up on Q, he's like, but of course I am all powerful. Didn't you know?
This guy's face really bothers me. I like these guys. It's such a simple idea too.
Yeah, it's like you save like I don't know, tens of thousands of dollars right there. Or maybe not maybe thousands of dollars.
Whoa.
They don't often do effects like that where like the atmosphere is being vented.
Look at that. Oh.
Ah, good. Yeah, really. It was Vosh the whole time. he's still proto Odo.
Yeah, but he's starting to get the Odo voice here.
It's funny because I think some of these have.
It must be filming order versus air date order.
No, that's only relevant with
with the
after
first
the pilot.
okay.
But I don't know. I think in Babel he looked. I don't know.
Yeah, he started to do more.
The show seems a little bit. I don't know. It has like a fresher look when season 2 starts. Like they finally like, okay, we know what everybody looks like now and what things should, how things should be, and that's where you get the full on Odo where he's like quark, quark. I can't do it.
Quark, quark. But he's starting to do it here. He's figuring out the Odo voice. Die.
It's funny because him being Odo-like in like kind of cranky way. Him being on set all day in that makeup, you don't need much motivation
to be that way.
As it's been explained, like sometimes you kind of were nervous around actors. Like sometimes you'd be in a mood, but he'd use it. He'd totally use it.
He actually like thinks about that one.
He's like, nah.
Quark was like, I almost.
Because you think Latinum would be like a nice, cool
surface.
Smooth.
Yeah, that's true. Look at this. This is something he does. Something really mean.
Oh yeah, he gives her a disease or something.
Well, yeah.
Oh okay, yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. It's kind of horrifying. It's good makeup.
It's a good look for her. It's nouveau chic, as they call it. Oh, now
he's so mean. Look at this. Could you imagine?
Oh, gross. I hate boils and stuff and things like when they show.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Oh my god, it's really disturbing. I'm thinking back, take away the early days of TNG, but this is where Q's probably like the meanest.
He's really, yeah.
He's really not.
Now,
He's a really bad guy.
I don't remember, but he seems to go back to being lighthearted in Voyager so far from what I've seen. But I don't understand one thing. Why didn't did they ever ask Q to help to just make them go back to the Alpha Quadrant? Like, I wonder why that was never a thing.
Yeah, can't remember. That would have been the first thing I would ask. It's like, hey Q,
I'm sure they address it. They
like
must.
literally just asking him a favor. Nobody's real. I don't. They don't do that really. It's like, hey Q, can you do this wonderful thing that would take us many years to do instantly? And then, I don't know if he'd do it. I don't know. I don't know.
He might not.
The show would be over then, but you know what I mean.
He'd
It'd be
want
like if
something.
Q
in
can send him
return.
back, it's too easy.
Look at Cisco's so aggressive. He's angry here.
I love seeing Q interact with the DS9 crew and just like it's. I don't know. It's weird. It's the only time it happens. Enterprise. Oh yes.
He ends up being the most important person in the history of the Federation.
Yeah, really. Just tell us. At least he gives them a clue. One of them should have been like, "Oh my God, Vash! She was on the thing, and the Ganges lost power. Maybe we should see what she has."
I think he just gave them a big clue.
Yeah, I think they're gonna figure it out soon.
Oh my god, that face. It's so disturbing.
Look at my tiny little mouth.
Oh,
Obsequious toad.
I can't look at that face.
Quark,
I don't even want to tell you what it looks like to me.
you obsequious toad is one of the classic lines of DS9. I've heard that before.
He has like a alien vagina mouth.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Put a hot dog in here.
Oh my god. That's a Saurian, I think. No.
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 They never did Saurians again until
Discovery.
Discovery.
Those earrings she's wearing like must weigh so much on your ear because it's an earring necklace. It's possible that the prop master made it out of cardboard though, and it's painted to look like metal.
Wait. Graviton field. Season 4 of Discovery. Gravitational anomaly. You think it could be connected to Vosh?
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's not really Vosh. It's the thing that has like an entity in it of some sort.
Take everything else offline. Uh-oh. I would love to see a fan-made Deep Space Nine crashing into Bajor.
But the horror of it all.
Like, you could do that with CG today. It is weird to see the station moving so fast, by the way. It just doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
I like how Quark interrupts her.
Well, this is really quite uninteresting.
No one's like,
It's like listening to answers on Jeopardy. You don't know. It's like, what is a stupid statue? Correct.
that's Birdman back there. Or
Mm.
Bird Woman. Just, come on, man. PJ's right. You guys should have figured this shit out, like, hours ago. Q was right, too.
Mm. Oh my god. A billion.
Now look, Vash is just like, I can't believe this idiot, and I can't believe this is working.
This is all very boring though, this part, I find.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. It's like it's all your fault, Vosh, and I'm not telling.
That's legit. He could just sit there and nothing would happen to him.
Yeah. It's an extreme close up. That's very close. Holy shit.
That's why.
Yeah. And it's gonna focus. Okay. That was gonna focus back on Kira just then. There you go.
It's really good cutting.
Yeah.
Rule the Obscure. That's a cool name, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, this is where they find out where it is because the energy spikes or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, wow, it looks like something straight out of the early 1990s that you get in a novelty shop. They literally had those things. Remember
Yeah.
the Borg
Well, yeah, those spheres with the
electricity coming out.
electricity. Yeah.
Those were in stores at that time when, First Contact came out. And like you'd put your hand on it, and it would go toward the electricity
Towards it.
would go
Yeah.
toward your
Oh,
hand.
he has
More fingers.
more
Lots of
fingers. Yeah, 6 fingers. Mm.
In that case, wouldn't you just
Beam there.
down there? Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
That's a big place to walk to. You know how.
Oh, because yeah, and they're taking their merry time with something so dangerous.
Well, Ops is in the middle, so I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But even now, wouldn't you run?
Yeah, really.
I feel like the emergency is more pressing.
Like at least
than
2.5 minutes have passed now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Why did Quark stand at attention?
I think it was to freeze. I had noticed that too. I think it was to freeze for the transition.
Oh,
shot.
for the transition.
Somebody had to come in and remove the box, so they have to freeze for a second.
Gotcha. That makes sense. This is very Encounter at Farpoint.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Very much so.
It's a space stingray. Or butterfly, however you want to look at it.
Embryonic life form.
A space moth.
Hmm. Daystrom. He's like, how about Umak before you go? And she's like, sure, it's no big deal to humans.
Saying the Rocane artifacts.
By the way, in Picard season 2 is going to be the first time we're going to see Q on Earth, like actually on Earth as opposed to.
Yeah, it's true. I like how he references like
What?
a Watergate,
Oh.
all these things.
I don't know why, but she reminds me of Cheryl Crow.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
I suppose with Q, every day's like a winding road. Oh.
It's nice.
She should be like, fuck off, Q.
That's
you're a
like
prick.
his one nice moment.
And you can't leave the episode on a down note with him. Like, they always want to bring him back. They always want people to like him, but they really pushed it this time. Like,
They really pushed
he's not
it.
likable at all for a lot of it.
John
So when
Delancey did it beautifully, though.
when he starts joking around about imminent doom and all that stuff, that's cool. It's funny, but
Mm-hmm.
there's
Dax.
Morn you don't see very often. Well, you do, but he doesn't talk.
This is such a great way to end. And Terry Farrell looks so beautiful there. And I love that look. Like she's just like, oh boy.
She's like, oh, Julian.
It is sad they didn't bring Q back. I think there could have been so much potential for fun in future seasons. I don't know why he never came back.
I think it's because DS9 becomes the most serious of the Trek shows, and it's like to do some Q shit is more Voyager or TNG's bag. He almost fits in more with Voyager for some reason.
Mm.
Because I don't know. He's seems like they wouldn't want to do. It would just be repetitive if he dealt with them again. Like Cisco would be just the same way. I mean, Picard. What made that great was that the more it went along, the more comedic it was. Like they played it. I mean, when they get to Sherwood Forest, I think it's season 6 maybe,
Mm-hmm.
or season 5 or 6.
I think so. I think it's 6. But anyways, yeah.
And they're like, damn it, Q and your illusions, and like they're used to it, and they're like, fuck this fucking like weird holodeck fucking bullshit you put us through. It's like, damn it, Q, didn't you just teach me a life lesson fucking 2 years ago when you made me relive a part of my past?
It's so true.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Starfleet.
Yeah, it
Boy.
was really fun. I look forward to our next time.
And thank you, everybody, for listening. And don't forget to like.
I hope you're enjoying this series.
Yes, I hope you're enjoying it. And continue watching. Until next time, live long and prosper.